Now, welcome everybody. Now, in 4 days, we'll be having our Legends Unite. Instead of Asphalt 9 Legends 9, we'll be having Asphalt Legends Unite coming on July 17th. Today is July 13th. So, in 4 days, we'll be having a whole new game with a whole new update. And it's about time we'll discussing our, new stuff. So, let's get started with the first thing, and that is indeed no, wait, hold on, did I have it right? Yeah, is this one, and this one is the level cap increasing to 16. So our maximum garage level is 18 at this moment, and it says right here we're days away from the release of Asphalt Legends Unite. Before you're finally able to get your hands on the update, we'd like to give you more details about the garage level upgrade, as it's more than simply raising the level cap, which is absolutely great because we kinda need it right now. At this moment, I'm not gonna say that Asphalt became boring, but you notice that you started to have slightly less interest in Asphalt 9 due to it being, let's say, a little bit more less challenging. And right now, it will have a new level cap and collector stages. The new garage level cap will be increased to 60 for Asphalt 9, for Asphalt Legends Unite, but it doesn't end there. Asphalt 9, well, still have to get used to Asphalt Unite. It'll take some time. Once players reach level 20, we'll be introducing them to collector stages. Collector stage 1 from level 21 to 40, and collector stage 2 from 41 to 60. The first level of each collector stage will also have lower point requirements to complete, so you can expect to quickly level through the first levels of each collector stage before progression requirements ramp up again. Fair warning, reaching level 60 is not an easy task and will require the deepest of your garage, so don't expect any player to be able to hit it anytime soon. And this is what is absolutely great, which means you will not be done. So back in the days when you hit 18 and you got reputation level 100, you got your garage levels up, you were basically done. All you had to do was play a lot of multiplayer, compete, try to get in the top 100, top 50, top 10, top 3, whatever. But now it has been increased in its difficulty. And because we're gonna have crossplay, which means Android, iOS, Windows, Xbox, etc., we'll be combining all our players together, which means that the Legend League will no longer have a few thousand players in it. We'll have it more than 10,000, which means the Platinum League will also be a lot easier for people to progress through. So now, of course, here also for those who have been sitting at level 18 for a while, don't worry, because you're about to hit the fast track. You're automatically level up to your new garage level when you first log into the game, and you won't miss out on any level up rewards. Level up rewards. Curious to find out what the cars will unlock as rewards for each level? Then head over to your favorite content creator, as they're likely to have video for you. We've shared the entire list as exclusive content to our content creators for them to dive in and analyze along with the communities. So it's perfect. And Nox Fury's videos, so you can check them right out. I am curious, as Nox Fury is one of the streamers actually. I don't know if does he stream? I need to check out, but I've seen a couple of videos from him. But credit goes to Nox Fury. So Nox Fury, shout out to you. I'm going to review this. So I'm gonna take away the sound. The reason why it's copyright. Official creators program. A garage level up to 60, more revealed. So level 1, basic. You got the blueprints. 3, 4, we all know about them. And the higher you go, the more you get. Excuse me, I had a little sparkling water. Now this is all still the regular predictable things. Now 19 Pagani Huayra. Hold up. 19 has Pagani Huayra, which means they have changed a little bit. And level 20, the Bugatti Chiron and the Genti Aquilon. Okay. The Project Infinity Black S. Wow, so we will be able to get our epic parts now for these cars, so, including the Ferrari Roma, Lotus Emira, the Renault Desire. Oh, finally I'll be able to golden cars. These two are already golden. Draco GTA and the Chevrolet. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So this will no longer be a what's it called again? Trade coin car, but you can now get it from the garage, and we'll be able to max out a lot more cars. And I hope that these cars are in for credits and tokens as well, because that's what we're used to. But Apex as well, and the GTR. Oh man. Oh, do you see what? Hold up. I am. Gameloft is this Christmas already? The Porsche 911 GT3 RS and the Nissan GTR 50 Ital design and the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ at garage level 31. This is like Christmas, man. Oh, the McLaren Speedtail. Why would you add that? It already has. Well, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, that really does say that you'll get the epic parts from the Legend store as well. And of course the Citroën GT, a car that I kind of need. Aston Martin Victor, we usually had those car hunts, but now we'll be getting the epic parts as well. Woo, this is what I need. And this one as well, both of them. I mean, yeah. And I am very surprised, especially since I see now the Aston Martin Valhalla concept car. Not only has it been improved significantly, mind you, but people will also be able to golden their cars from inside the Legend store. The Pininfarina Battista, the Aston Martin Valkyrie, which is kind of like the Pininfarina Battista, but with a better handling and kind of similar top speed, or a little bit higher. The Ital design Da Vinci, already have that. And those other cars, Volvo, Neo will be able to be golden. This one as well, especially the Bentley Continental. Oh, McLaren GT, finally. And of course the Bentley Muller Buckler. I'll be able to gold this car as well. Oh, good. So great B-class car, by the way, the Lotus Evija. It's a kind of a rare car because I have barely seen it quite often in the past 2 years that I've been playing. But this car, I can finally make it golden as well as the Carrera GT and the Jaguar. The Veneno, well, we already have it. Sesta Elemento, nice. Peugeot Onyx, well, it's too late because I already have the golden car. The Imola, I've heard about it, and we will have a stairway event for that car as well. The Stradale will be having a special event soon. I'll be able to have it golden. I got 13 epic parts in total for this car, and the Remap Concept 1, a must-have. Really a must-have. Oh, finally the McLaren Senna, so you'll be able to have it, and the Naron Hyper Coupe. Oh, the Bugatti Veyron, and the Lamborghini Sian FKP, which is kind of lame in my honest opinion, but at the same time good. Why do I call this lame? Level 60. We already have this car in the showroom. Why would you make it too difficult to get the car to acquire? But at the same time, I cannot complain because these cars will be free. Your previous experience points accumulation will also count and settle you in a new garage level system. The progress speed seats will collect faster, so you can quickly get to higher levels. As the levels increase, it will become a bit more challenging to get to the next level. Yeah, I completely understand. You want people to have fun, and challenging things means fun. So that is absolutely great. Asphalt Unite is upon us, so get ready for the release on July 17th. Now I can click this one away. And now we will be going to the patch notes. The time has finally arrived. Now, Upon the release, I will read it in a moment, by the way. Asphalt Unite is launching Wednesday, July 17th. We're finally unveiling to the world we have been working on the past years, and the team couldn't be more excited. Well, we are excited as well. Here is all the new features and all the new game modes and all the new cars and all the new seasons headed your way for the release of Asphalt Legends Unite. Crossplay and cross-save will be activated at last, finally. Take on the world as you'll be able to play against any friend or foe that crosses your path with crossplay. All our races will manage to race against you, no matter their platform, making for a faster and more competitive multiplayer experience. Exactly. When I was playing a couple of days ago with the Ghost season, just as I came from being unranked to Silver League, the first thing I saw is I was in the top 10,000, which means not many people are playing. Now, if you would add everybody else from, let's say, iOS, Android, Xbox, Windows, and in the future, hopefully PlayStation, etc. as well, and Nintendo, you will be looking at a very crowded and very busy multiplayer, which means it will draw you into the competitiveness of this whole game, which is an exact thing what we need. This is what we need. This is absolutely what we need. So you will no longer be racing against a few players, but you'll always have a full lobby. And progressing will be also much easier because you will no longer earn 3 points here, 4 points there, maybe here, sometimes 7, and back to 1 because the only person in the lobby next to you is another dude, which means you can only be either first or second. So this is going to improve the game by a lot. So thank you Gameloft and thank you Asphalt. You'll also be able to switch devices yourself, as cross-save will be active across selected platforms, allowing you to quickly jump from one platform to another seamlessly. Which is perfect because, to be honest, I'd rather play on my Xbox. The only thing that I want is the, what's it called again? The steering sensitivity to be improved by a little bit. And I can show that later on. But yeah, perfect. New friend list and private lobbies. Keeping track and playing with your friend has never been easier. Add your regular co-pilots to your friend list and invite them to a private race with our new private lobbies. Do you know what that means? It means during streaming, you'll be able to play against other people. You'll be able to invite up to 7 other friends, choose your track, race any car you own to prove once and for all who the best racer is. No fuel, no tickets required. You will keep on playing. Streaming will be a lot easier because all the cars that you own, you won't spend anything on it. So if you're done with, let's say, the McLaren Speedtail or the Asphalt Owl, you will be able to race against your friends with that same car that has no gas left and is still recharging while you're playing with the same car. This is beyond awesome. New track Singapore. I've seen the video of it. It's a great track, by the way, so I don't have to be all it. We'll have a new track. Wait, hold up. We have an all-new track for you to explore, inspired by the beautiful city of Singapore. You'll be able to ride through the vibrant nightlife as you race amongst the city lights, swerve through the amusement park, and speed down water slides to reach the finish line. New co-op mode, Team Pursuit, which is exactly... Wednesday, I'll be streaming for you guys. Wednesday, I will be streaming for you guys. In Asphalt Legends Unite, we're giving the first ever opportunity to team up with other racers to achieve victory. Get thrown into the epic chase by taking part as either the Syndicate team or the security team. The Syndicate drivers will be faced with using their guile and teamwork to escape the chasing security forces. You'll have to put your skills on display to avoid getting taken down and survive. So you'll be knocked down, and this is the only kind of knockdown that I actually approve of during a race if it's multiplayer whatsoever. Because 360s during classic race, it's no longer fun. People do that because they can no longer put their skills to the test and play better, etc. No, they do it because they see you're better than them and they try to knock you down to secure first place. Although it's a kind of a part of the game, it takes away the skills, and this is the kind of knockdown I have zero issues with, because that's what you're basically signing up for, and that's the whole point of this game. So yeah, on the other hand, the security drivers will be going all in to take down the escaping syndicate drivers. They'll have to coordinate their movements to set the perfect trap and not allow the syndicate drivers to escape before the time runs out. Get ready for some exciting chases and unhinged mayhem. Perfect. Improved game engine. Thanks to Gameloft team effort, we've spent some time under the hood to give our game a big upgrade. With the inclusion of dynamic light effects and improved light reflections, Asphalt 9 Unite player, Asphalt Legends Unite delivers a new layer of realism. The new Singapore track will be a wonderful place to showcase all the improvements, and as the dazzling night lights reflect against the hood of your car with new cars' headlights shine ahead of you, Asphalt has never looked better. That is just awesome. So they've proved that what's it called again? Yeah, basically the quality of the game. So yeah, the game will look a lot better, but it will require a lot more from your console, from your phone, etc. Now, I have a great computer here, and I have an Xbox Series X, so regardless, I can handle this game. But some people, they will be forced to stop playing, which I'm assuming because the requirements will be a lot higher. So you can no longer play Asphalt Unite on a certain phone because it will be either too laggy or whatsoever. So people have to be aware of that. At the beginning of a new multiplayer. Now here is where I'm so happy about. With the launch of the Unite, we're also be expanding our multiplayer system with the main objective of providing a better experience and welcome the new cross-platform era. We'll be introducing two new permanent events, World League and Season Series, offering both a revamped competitive mode and a new, more casual experience. So World League is going to be very different compared to Season Series. World League will be a select few cars which you'll only be able to change cars with. In other words, your whole garage will mean nothing. All the cars that will be available there is only the cars you can play with. But that gives you, that actually forces you to improve your skills with the cars that you regularly wouldn't choose. So they're making you a better player. Now, we plan to continue improving multiplayer on future updates, all while paying close attention to the community feedback to keep improving the MP experience. Which, in this case, tomorrow I'll be releasing a video before I'll start streaming about the suggestions I'll be making. Very important because there are a couple of things that need to be improved before we start playing. We're also increasing the game's garage level. Already know about that progress through collector stages, yada yada yada. Log in any day during our first season to receive. Finally, I'll be able to make this car maxed out 4 stars. Because I have this car 3 stars, I'm lacking blueprint, and I think that this is just more than enough to make my car 4 stars so I can finally have it maxed out. Then I will have Asphalt Legends Unite launch 1 card packs and 2 card packs, both of them 20 in total, 750 tokens and 50,000 credits. The credits won't bother me because, well, you know, we'll be able to grind and get more and more, and we'll be required to get more tokens credits regardless. Log in each day to continue to receive exclusive launch rewards, which is a recommendation, and with all the improvements coming to the core Asphalt Legends Unite. Let's have a look at what the next couple of seasons will bring. New cars, Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. The Pure Sport is, in my honest opinion, it's not a great car. I'll put this car at the Lamborghini Terza Millennio and the Vision 1789. Low top speed, For its rank, acceleration is awesome, kind of similar to the Pininfarina Battista. The handling is decent, lower than the Pininfarina Battista, and the nitro is okay. It's kind of like the Bugatti Chiron, the regular Chiron. And yeah, that is an overranked car, which will be only good in classics. So it's kind of like the Bugatti Divo, but then the Pure Sport. Although the Bugatti Divo, is in my honest opinion slightly better, I guess. And of course the Bugatti 110. But hey, regardless, it's another car if we can get our hands on it. And then we got a Lamborghini Authentica. Wow, that was a whole tongue twister. This looks more like the Lamborghini Invincible. Kind of the same, but it's going to be an S-rank car, which means it's going to be slightly better than the Lamborghini Centenario, but slightly below the Ferrari FXXK. The reason why I say that is because it has a better acceleration, although the top speed is a little slower and the rank of the Ferrari is a bit lower. This car, will be almost matching the Icona Volcano Titanium, although that car is a lot better than this car. But hey, it's an addition to the garage and it's only 5-star. Then we got the Porsche Mission R, which is a great car to have. It's slightly better than the Dodge Viper ACR with a worse handling and an okay nitro, but with an awesome acceleration. Then we got the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, which was an Asphalt 9 Legends China version, and that car was crazy. And in my honest opinion, although the top speed is a bit lower than the Devil 16, I think this will be the new broken car. That's my interpretation of this. This car looks awesome. This will be the best car in the Drive Syndicate to get, which will be coming now to the Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5 10th anniversary, which is a low B class car, kind of like the Aston Martin that we have currently, but with a lower top speed and a poor handling. So it's a nice car as an addition to your garage. Then a way better car, which is an absolute must-have, especially for Ghost and Ghost Slipstream. That is the Ford GT Frankie Edition. And when we take a look at it, it has great nitro, it has okay handling, definitely decent acceleration, and an awesome top speed for its rank. Which means this car can do some pretty good. This car can give you good run for your money in this case. Then we have the latest Ferrari SF90XX Stradale, which is the second version of the previous one, which is being reduced to an A-class car, which is odd, although we can see it. The handling is a bit worse, the nitro is lower, but the top speed is decent, so for its rank it's kind of good. I would think that this is going to be either a bit above or below it's going to be a bit above the Pagani Huayra. But in performance, I don't know. I think that the Pagani Huayra will still be better. This may have a better acceleration, but the nitro makes all the difference, although the handling of this car is better. But nitro efficiency, what that car can do, punch drift and floaties, makes all the difference, which will give an edge to the Pagani. But nevertheless, a great car to have. Now, we'll be going to the special events of Legends Unite Part 1, which will be the first 4 weeks of Asphalt Legends Unite. We'll be here. It's finally here. Get your first taste of the new Singapore track with the Lamborghini Countach LP 800, which means I think that with this special event, I'll be able to get the extra epic parts to make my car golden. Then we'll be having a Drive Syndicate featuring the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. Catch the next chapter in our exciting story. So, the Porsche Mission R, the Ferrari Enzo Ferrari. This will be too easy to get. We already have this car. The Essenza will be a difficult one, but they don't require a high star rank to get the car. So I think I'll be able to get my hands on the Bugatti Bolide, which is my next goal to have, because that car is perfect for Ghost and Go Slipstream. I need a high-end S-Class car. Right now, the fastest car that I have is the Koenigsegg Regera. And I wanted to have the Koenigsegg Jesko. It's still difficult to get my hands on. And the SSC Tuatara, which I only got 4 stars but was unable to unlock it because the key was too difficult to get. Regardless, still okay. Stereo event is Gentile Aquilon. The rumors were true. Yeah, we've seen a couple of videos about it, about a possible stereo event for the Gentile Aquilon, and that car is a must-have. Next to the Peugeot Onyx, this car is something I would really recommend. And of course, you can gold that car soon. The garage levels may change, and it will be a bit more difficult to get now, because they will make the whole change. Right now you can get the epic import parts of this car in the Legend store, but I think that during the collector's event it will be a lot more difficult to get, although I have no idea what to expect, to be honest. So let's see what the requirements are and how you'll progress, and I'll be making a lot more videos for you guys about this. So we have now a special car hunt again, so people who have missed the Ultima RS, get your hands on it, and I would even recommend to play it even if you have the car. Why? Because the epic import parts, once you collect a lot of them, they will give you a lot more trade coins, unless they have changed it and they no longer are inside of the Legend store. But hey, if the trade coins are still there, I would recommend to increase it to have, at least, let's say 100k if you can. I'm over exaggerating. 100k will be impossible. Maybe 10k or something, or maybe 20k. So the Grand Prix of the Nissan R390 GT1, it's making a comeback. I had this car unlocked, but it's only 3 stars. I have all the epic import parts, so all you need to do is max that car to make it golden. And Pagani Huayra are rerun, voted by the community. This powerful V12 is a great addition for your garage. I know we will be having a stereo event for this car, so the only thing I'm going to do is do both of them and see how far I will get. Then the time limited events unite. So we got the runs 2 weekends featuring the E10s, Ferrari, ACR, and win a free decal for the E10s, which I'll be getting. It's nice to have it. And then the Resvani Beast, Arinera, and the McLaren 600 Spider, which I'll be doing. Then World Emoji Day Race Down Nevada and the Lamborghini Murcielago LP640 roads. Don't forget to spam your emojis. So might have this car golden by then, because if they're still going to sell the epic import parts for money, I'll be getting my hands on it. And then the Formula E, the returns, this time racing through the Scotland Highlands, and I think this will gonna be the last rerun, and by then I'll be doing I'll be making this car 5-star in gold. Moment. I had to sip some water. Drive Syndicate recap. Get ready for the next chapter. We have an event including all DS cars to get you started, including Level 16, Gemera, the CC850, the Bugatti Sinto DH, and the La Voiture Noire. I would not mind, that, to at least get my hands on the Gemera, the CC850, or the Devil 16 if possible. Probably not, but hey, I want to go for it, and I got the cars required for the Santo Dieci, so I should be getting my hands on a few more cars. And then race with Muniz 1 and 2, take on the track with Frankie Muniz in Special 4 GT Frankie Edition. Complete all the events, both seasons to unlock and upgrade the 4 GT, which will be great. And then we have the beautiful game, Race through Buenos Aires, the capital of football, with the Praga R1, RS01, and the Brabham BT62, and I'll be getting that car golden. Friend Unite, no better time to celebrate National Friendship Day. Invite your friends over and race with the McLaren Senna Aperta and the 935. I don't know what that means. Probably if we have to, invite your friends. I got a couple of them. Smoke, Nightbot, Omi S, and probably Hero Bell if he plays, and a few more that I've probably forgotten. My sincere apologies for that. Then Mutastic, race like a cat through the night in Singapore with some fan favorites like the McLaren F1 LM, already have the XJR, and the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Summer, take advantage of the wonderful weather and go check the fun and games in Paris with the Jaguar F-Type, Lotus Emira, and the Porsche 718 Cayman. Basically D-Class cars and one B-Class car. Car hunts, our Legend Pass exclusive hunt will feature the BMW M4 GT3. I'll finally have that car maxed out, and the rest in order: Mazda Ferrari, Jaguar CX75, the EB, the English Bulldog 110 Key Hunt, and the Neo EP9. The time limit event, the overclock and the season showcase time limit events will be present as always. Remember to collect your overclock chips. The KZ event, I don't know how to pronounce that, probably butchering that name. Celebrate your love for racing through the streets of Shanghai with the Neo EP9 and other lucky cars. Legends Unite 2. Now we go to part 2. We'll be having a burst of speed. And unfortunately, this burst of speed is kind of underwhelming. We're onto a good start with the crowd pleaser. Our burst of speed will feature the Apollo Evo, the Lotus Aviga, and the FV Fragivento Asfani in the Noble M600 Speedster, and FV Fragivento Sorpasso GT3, and the Celine 7 Twin Turbo, S7 Turbo, Twin Turbo. This is the only decent car, which is a decent car if you have it during Coast and Go Slipstream. Other than that, the car is a little bit underwhelming due to its low acceleration. But the Nitro, Punch Drift, etc. and the top speed makes up for it. So we have now a rerun, by the way. Oh no, that's not a rerun. This is the event. I forgot. Was the other Super Sport 300 plus? No, it's the Pure Sport. Get behind the wheel, the Pure Sport, and take on the special event. So I think that this special event will be a lot easier since this car isn't a top car that you could use for competition inside of the multiplayer. So then, the Bailey Blade GT1 SC rerun. Backed by popular request, the Bailey Blade GT1 is making a rerun for the special event. I hope so that I can get this car golden and maxed out, because this is definitely a color that I could use, although it's not super great in case of punch drift and floaties. This car is still doing great, and especially in Ghost and Go Slipstream, just like the Asphalt Owl, it's a great car, and it has a lot of nitro to keep up the top speed. So yeah. And of course, with the nitro management, you'll be, keep maintaining your top speed. Then we have the Lamborghini Authentica Grand Prix. The car will make its debut. I don't want to do a tongue twister with this Grand Prix, so we'll have a Grand Prix for this car. The Peugeot Onyx will be back. No need to participate with that for me because I already have the car golden. And a special car hunt. Our special car hunt is the finish of the season will be the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. I already have this car golden, so I don't have to bother with it. But for those who don't have it, definitely a good C-Class car. Indian summer, things getting too hot. Let's cool off with the Himalayas and the Force Carrera GT. The hottest car of Asphalt Unite, meltdown tracks of Osaka with a collection of fan favorites: Yesco, Accolone, Apollo N, Sarti, and the 911 Targa 4S. So this will be probably with some, minor rewards. And race with Muniz, 3, 4, and 5. Continue racing with the Frankie units. Remember to complete all the events to unlock and upgrade the Ford GT Frankie Edition. Mayhem event. Raise the temperature in Norway with the Devil 16, Chimera, Evo, Imola, and the Electric R. Now, if these cars are available regularly, that'll be perfect. Or otherwise, I'll be only dealing with the Electric R at this moment, or the Imola if we have a stereo event. Sorry about that. That took me a whole day to think about that. Lol. Labor Day. Work your way up the ranks with the Bailey Blade GT1. So this car will be, yeah, I think I have it golden. So I need more S-Class cars. I need at least 20 in total, because the streaming will be a lot longer, and in combination with a good night rest and perhaps a nice light coffee, I'll be able to stream for quite a while. End of summer holidays. Raise the blues away in a tropical location as you take the wheel of Chevrolet Corvette Stingray and the Corvette C7R. Cristiano 7 Ronaldo. And Unite Tour, welcome to the best introduction for the weekend events. Unite Tour 1 reruns, so yada yada yada. These are basically the cars we have. Unlike the United Tour will be with the CGS, the Vanda Electrics, and the McLaren Speedtail back to school. We get some rewards perhaps. Now we'll have a new special event here. And then the Lambo Electric this returns to the race back to school. I was expecting, because of course this car is a hybrid, but to add the Terza Millennium with this one as well. But hey, if we can get this car, I have this car 3-star, so I'm hoping to get this car 6-star by then. Burst of Speed, we get another Burst of Speed. We celebrate some of the most mythic and iconic designs featuring the Ferrari Daytona SP3, so this means that I'll have this car finally not only golden but 5-star as well, which is actually, although it's undeserving, but it's momentarily in rank the king of the C-Class. Then the Ferrari the 599, I already have it. I'll be having this car golden as well. I'll be buying the Epic part soon. And with the remaining, I'll be having this car 6-star and golden. Sesto Element, I don't know about that, but I'll try to get my hands on it. And the SC18 and the SC20, I'll see. It's not as, yeah. I don't think that this car is something I want to have, because it's not a car hunt or something that you can work for. And yeah, to be honest, although the cars are great, they're not S-Class cars. Speaking of, the Ferrari SF90 Stradale SE will have a rerun again with a special event. Ferrari's hybrid sport is sure to delight the season. Then we get another Mercedes AMG GT Black Series rerun, and I'll have this car this time 5-star and golden. I already have almost all the epic parts, which with the few epic parts I'll be getting here as well, it'll be enough to make it golden. Stereo event, McLaren Speedtail, blah blah blah. The time limited events, Viva Mexico, Celebra con nosotros, take the GT by Citroën for a spin. We have the Moon Festival, celebrate the harvest of Arenera, yada yada yada. A race with Muniz, our race with Muniz series hits the grand finale. Time to get the 2nd star for the 4GT Frankie Edition. 2nd star, wow. So they're gonna make it quite difficult to get the car 5 stars. And then the Unite Tour again, same like the previous one. And the other changes, well, they have already explained it. So will be the launch of Unite along with. Wait, hold up! I really have to. I gotta drink water because I've been talking for so long. I'm making tongue twisters. Sorry about that. Ah, great. So, the launch of Unite along with crossplay functionality has brought a renewed focus on multiplayer. From now on, we want our multiplayer mode to feel more dynamic and varied, as we include regular updates to ensure it feels fresh and exciting. Now, I don't know what they mean by that, but I'll wait and be surprised. Of course, we'll be paying close attention to the players' feedback Like I said, I'll be making a video about that because I have a lot of suggestions to make, and especially in case of the rewards. What I want them to do is actually remove the multiplayer packs from multiplayer, because the cars that are being added to is what we get most, and we are not racing for those cars since they're available in the Legends store. So I kind of find it useless to see those cars in a multiplayer pack, and I want the multiplayer store to be just like the Legends store for multiplayer. Which means, how do I envision it? Once you have the desired car through buying the epic parts or the blueprints, that car vanishes right after making that car golden. Similar to what happens inside a Legends store. Similar to what the blueprints, in case of blueprints. So once you have the blueprints already, that car should vanish from the multiplayer store, which only leaves you with the epic import parts, which should be available by then, so you can buy it until it's golden, and that vanishes as well, just like the Legends store. That's what I wanted to suggest to GameLoft, which will make our experience inside of multiplayer a lot better compared to what we experience right now. Because the cars that we're actually racing for, I am the kind of guy, see, I don't care about paying money for this game, but there are people who have been racing for, let's say, a couple of years, still don't have their hands on a Zenvo TS1 GT Anniversary. So that kinda makes you think like, okay, well, yeah, why not make it a lot easier? I mean, it's available, and it used to be a lot easier to get your hands on that car, similar with W Motors Fener Super Sport. So let's go back. On release, we'll be introducing 2 new permanent multiplayer modes, World League and Season Series, so we get 2 extra, which means streaming will be a lot longer for you guys, and we can entertain you guys and also show you guys a lot more new things inside of this. World League, our core competitive mode, more veteran players will recognize this as our expansion on Classic World Series. And I remember this when I was playing a long time ago. For the first time, I was a total noob. I had the garage level 304 or something. No, I was a little bit higher by the way. But the World Series was with what car was available. And you could be, let's say, in Gold League, but the best car was, let's say, the Pininfarina Battista. And you had other B-class cars, but the handling was just terrible. You know? So, yeah. With all our players uniting under one roof and having more players competing together, we knew we needed to expand our current multiplayer and breathe some new life into it. As our players have been requesting for some time, the main changes coming to our competitive mode are car filter. Not all cars will be available to compete, and we'll be changing our car rosters from event to event to keep them fresh. So it's like what I said. We also won't be grouping cars solely based on car class, but more on their car rank. This will allow for more balanced and interesting car selection. That is a terrible thing to do. There are cars with the same rank, with higher top speed, that cannot compete against cars of a lower class with a similar rank that has better handling, because there are cars that are overranked. And that is a whole problem. Some cars have a higher rank than the cars of a lower class, while the cars of the lower class can easily beat that car. Which means a lot more cars will be spawned. Shouldn't be doing that. That is something you should be doing based on the capability of that car. Is that car capable of beating that car of the same rank? If the answer is no, do not include it. That is my honest review on that. Now, sub-tiers will be, as we get ready for all our players to finally compete together, each tier will be broken into sub-tiers, allowing for a larger number of players to compete and still provide meaningful progression. Now, this is awesome. This will give guys a lot more to work with. New format structure. The World League will offer competitive experience year-round over a total of 6 splits in the following structure. Rounds. Competitive events lasting 2 weeks. Once complete, you'll be able to claim your rewards for the round, and all players will be slightly demoted before the next round starts. Split. A group made of 4 rounds will also grant greater rewards upon completion, and players will also be dropped in ranks before the next split starts. Sounds fair enough. I mean, you do want to keep players still competing with each other. Once a new round starts, players will get their competitive climb, gaining ranks as usual based on your performance. Once the round ends, you'll be able to claim your final round rewards. Players' total rank will also be slightly reduced before the next round begins. Don't worry, you'll only lose a few sub-tiers and won't be demoted for an entire tier at a time. Now, this is what I'm getting at. This makes things a lot more interesting and more engaged. Once a split ends, you'll be able to claim the final split rewards based on your performance over the past 4 rounds. After split, players will also suffer demotion. The end goal, of course, is to see how high you can climb with the competitive year. At the start of the new competitive year, all competitive progress will be reset, and you'll be back to defend, claim for another year. So they want you to engage more with this game, which is exactly what they should have been doing. But now that they have a whole new game, I can understand that they've kept this for this whole new game. So I have no problem with this. You can expect to see a few changes in rules setting and car rotations each round, but we'll share more info on that once we're close to the event themselves, so keep your eyes peeled. The changes will allow for more finely grained level of competition, given our increase of players, and provide a longer progression system for all. This inclusion of sub-tiers will also allow for more accurate matchmaking, along with allowing us to reward players for each step of the way to sorry, I got a little because I'm drinking sparkling water, I gotta actually burp, but I'm trying to prevent that. Of the way as they unlock unique rewards in addition to the car filter. It might be a longer goal to aim for, but we'll make it worth every step of the way. Furthermore, changing our philosophy on car filters will let us break barriers of class filters and allow us some unique matchup to be seen in a competitive way. I have a problem with this, because cars should be matching with their own class, and class filters are there for a reason. You cannot put an S-Class car against a B-Class car or an S-Class car. I mean, you cannot put a Pininfarina Battista against a Venda Electric Dendrobium. And you cannot put a Pininfarina Battista against an Aston Martin Valhalla concept car or Lamborghini Countach. The Pininfarina, although the rank is the same, will obliterate that car because of its class. So that is something that needs to be worked on. That car must be able to compete given the circumstance of people matching with each other who have probably the same level of experience. Because give me an S-Class car, let's say the Lamborghini Siam, and put it, let's say, in go slipstream with the Jaguar XJR9. Guess who's going to win? The Jaguar, exactly. They're similar. No, the Jaguar is lower in rank, but it's faster. And the same goes for Ghost. Now, in Classic, it will be a lot more difficult because you'll be having a collision with other cars. But this is a whole different thing. They need to be very careful about this. So, furthermore, changing our philosophy, blah 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 blah. We hope this will allow for more new player-friendly introduction to the competitive series, while allowing more balanced and epic matchup for Hurricanes. Yes, balanced. That is the keyword, balanced. So do not put faster cars with lower ranking cars because they have the same rank. That makes no sense. Because I would say this. Let me put it this way. When we think about the Trion Nemesis, it has a top speed of 477 if I'm correct, or 476 or 475, I don't know. But it has a rank of 4,300 something, which means a car, let's say like the Pagani Huayra, should be able to defeat it because it's similar in rank, right? Well, Try that with somebody who's experienced with that car. You will not be able to beat them. They have same rank, but the Tri-Nemesis will beat that car. And especially in Ghost and Ghost Slipstream, you get nothing on that car. So either class versus class, or make sure that the ranked cars are balanced, so that the cars with high top speed will not compete against cars with the same rank that have lower top speed. A new multiplayer series allows for more casual experience. Here we want to offer a more relaxed and open experience, free from restrictions and car filters, allowing you to race the rest of the Asphalt community with anything you have in your garage. Well, that is perfect. That's basically what we have right now. Of course, we will still matchmaking on the you against cars with a similar rank. Wrong, best, class and rank, and you'll be free from to practice on whichever car you own and get some action on your favorite rides. These events will last 1 week and offer rewards based on your series score. Now, because we have a lot more players, that means progress will be a lot easier, which is exactly what we need, progress. And right now, progressing in the current Asphalt series, wow, took long to say that, whole day. Progress is a lot difficult now, because the higher you get, the less player you race against, so the less rewards you will get, which makes it more difficult to get rewards and demotivates you actually. These new events are headed your way. Well, I already have this, I have all these cars, but this is something you guys should be aiming for, the Vanda Electric Zendrobium as an event. For the showroom, get that car golden. That car is incredibly good. Maybe the most spawned car, but the car is good. The handling, the acceleration, and the nitro. So they say, oh, it breaks your skills, yada yada yada. No, it does not. It helps you progress, and it helps you get more skilled and get to know certain tricks that you could not do with certain cars, because once you tried, you either got knocked down whatsoever, or this car, because you're actually just like a cannon flying away, you'll be able to practice this car and try out new speed tricks, yada yada. Speeders, we're also seeing a new event featuring releasing Asphalt Legends Unite speeders. On select events, keep an eye out for speeder pads. Colorful pads placed on a track that will immediately give you a boost if you race over them. Take full advantage if you want to take first place, but be careful not to crash. That is awesome! That kind of reminds me like Mario Kart, where you go on a speeder pad and all of a sudden you get more speed. Of course, that is just like a nitro boost, but in a different way. So, and this also helps a lot with Ghost Slipstream and Ghost. Balancing changes. The team will be undertaking a new balancing project that will span several updates. Throughout this and future updates, will be tweaking the stats and performance of a few cars, both applying buffs and nerfs to a few outstanding cars whose performance do not seem to represent the car's garage rating. Yeah, it's exactly, but they have to do it with also some other cars as well. We'll make sure to keep you updated via our regular patch notes of any change coming each update. For this update, the team will be adjusting two cars, the Devil 16 and the Hennessy Venom F5. The nitro has been lowered to 24 in stock and 46 max. And Devil 16 fixed several physics bugs that were affecting car performance. Yeah, the car was not only way too floaty, but it was extremely sharp, making it almost unable to use that car, because people would crash regardless. And I've beaten a couple of Devil 16s, which should actually not be the case if the car was not that bad. Nintendo Switch Bank, well, that's something that is not important for me, because of course I am Android, and at this moment, yeah, do not even play on Nintendo. As Nintendo will also be switching over to the global version of Asphalt Legends Unite, their bank feature will also be adapted to the new global standard. For this reason, bank progress will need to be reset on Nintendo Switch, and the team will be sending the appropriate compensation for any affected accounts. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for understanding. Okay, great. Due to the increased performance requirements of the new in-game engine, we'll be dropping support all devices that have no Vulkan API support. If you require the full list of such devices, please contact customer care. We also no longer support Android devices with GPU TM830 MP2 full list as follows. Basic the Huawei, the Decomo, another Huawei, and the Samsung Galaxy, which is kind of an old phone. But yeah, given these phones, it will reduce the amount of players that have this phone. But you have to be honest, the better the performance of the game, the better the engine, the graphics, etc. Yeah, you need a better phone, just be honest. And you probably have a computer at home, so you can play on a PC with this. But having that said, we're actually at the end of our update. I just wanted to take full time for this instead of making it a short video. For those who are interested, take your time watching it, or do it in 2 times speed to get everything out of it. And I'll be sure to add some subtitles to it. So thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. There will be another video in Dutch, so I'll be keeping this here. And this is basically for the CarWow members of my club, and I have to talk to them about this. So yeah, I'll be seeing you then tomorrow with another video, which will be the suggestions to Gameloft, something that you guys can share with them as well. And I want to know what you guys think of this, and then I'll be making more shorts, more videos, and stream a lot more for you guys. Despite the projects, I will try to make as much time as possible. With here and there, I will not be on YouTube, but I'll be making planned videos, which means if I made a couple of videos today, then I will spread them throughout the week, so my uploads remain a bit more consistent. Having that said, thank you for listening, and I will see you then. Have a great day.